And what I've done is, over the years, from going to many things, I have created a very good list. That means I will forget nothing. And on that list is a sleeping bag, a sleeping mat, a day pack, and a gear bag, a raincoat, boots, socks, a polar fleece, some tights, thermals, shorts, t-shirts, underwear, sports bras, hat, beanie, gloves, sunscreen and insect repellent, a survival kit, notebook, paper, emergency blanket, first aid cream, plasters, string, rubber, scissors, pencil and a lighter, toothbrush and toothpaste, deodorant, soap, a hand towel, torch. It's charge it up yourself. It's also got an alarm. I normally take this bowl and it also has a lid. Knife, fork, spoon, a lot of plastic bags. Dinners, we'll take them out of the packet so they can take up less space. Muesli bars, I bring a lunchbox of fruit, feminine supplies, obviously good at soaking up blood, which you could actually need in more than one situation. A GoPro, pack a whole lot of stuff into your sleeping bag case and it comes your pillow. Also a pot and it folds up nice and small. A gas cooker, and I like to get a bigger bottle and then just put one of the pump lids on it. Toilet paper, cards never go amiss, hand sanitizer, a compass, the big black rubbish bags, they make good pack liners, an emergency tent. My one also comes with like a waterproof carry case. A personal locator beacon, Scroggin, jelly beans for energy, a first aid kit, bandages and wipes and tape and all that good stuff. And then we have our hut tickets, a route plan and map. And in the middle I've got a pen. Having a nice breakfast. Got some egg and salad on a wrap, milk and leftover birthday cake. Got my pack all ready to go. It's 5:15 and we are all set to go. Very good. I'm now in Waitomo. It's 6:05 and it's quite a bit lighter, which is good. On the desert road now, almost there. It's 7:47. We're to complete the Round the Mountain track, which would be 4 days tramping around Mount Ruapehu. The original plan was to tramp both starting and ending in the Whakapapa village, which would be convenient for transport. However, this made the first day very long. We decided it would be better to start further up Bruce Road to shorten the first day, which still meant the tramp was within gold standards. We were in 2 cars, so one parked at the bottom and the other transported everyone to the top, so there would be a car at the end of the tramp which we could use to retrieve the car at the top. We were using a New Zealand topographical map of Mount Ruapehu, and our initial tramping point on the map became 194545. We set out in the crisp, cool air. It seemed quite cold for summer, but it didn't stay like this for long. There were tufts of white moss on the ground that looked like little snow patches, adding to the chilly feeling. Though it is nice to tramp through bush, it was extremely refreshing to be able to see far out ahead of you, even with the mist of the morning. The first part of the tramp was reasonably flat, and most of the streams had been reduced to a trickle as it was summer. We then descended a small amount to the reference 181537 at the Whakapapa Iti Valley Track Junction. We knew from here until a lake close to the hut we would only be able to base where we were on time, as there were very few landmarks. The terrain wasn't too difficult, just continual ridges and valleys from the mountain and some streams. These streams were all very small and we could just walk across the rocks as they were very dry and stable. The day started to heat up and clouds began to disappear, giving us some amazing views and blue skies, but also requiring us to strip off some layers. We stopped for lunch at around 4 hours into the tramp on a ridge, and this also turned into a bit of a nap. All of my meals that weren't dinner were fruit and muesli bars, which I have done for many of my tramps, and it was always quite successful with a mix of sugar, fat, carbs and protein, and vitamins, which kept me feeling good each day. Oh, I done there.
When we approached Lake Surprise, we could see it from quite a distance and knew from the map that we would be moving to some more dense bush before we got to it. This was at reference 156478. Then it was not too far to the hut, though it did look a little daunting as we couldn't see it from the top of the hill, because it was tucked away. We made it in about 8 hours and 15 minutes to the hut at reference 157474. We had some amazing views of the sunset on the mountain and the moon rising behind it, and played some cards before getting a reasonably early night. Our first day went well. We possibly should have swapped who was leading more often, which was the case for all of the days. Most of the time, Ellie led, which was good as it kept a quick pace, but it meant that the slower people became a little exhausted, and we were sometimes left a little far behind.